In today's weekly recap, we're going to look at some conspiracy theories behind the Topps debut Paul Skenes rookie patch autograph, 1/1 autograph that finally was pulled, some upcoming set releases, some rookie card investing guides, and we're going to give away some cards at the end, so don't go anywhere. But first, here's your intro. So I was traveling last week, didn't make one of these videos, so there's a lot of different articles. We're not going to cover all of them. I just picked out the ones that I think are probably the most noteworthy to brush on. If you want any more extra context or just to take a deep dive on anything that you see here that I'm not covering, just go to cardlines.com and do some thorough reading. We're going to look at the highlights starting with the Paul Skenes debut patch card. So as we all know, the card was finally hit. There was a bounty on the card. There was all kinds of, the Pirates had an offer on the card. It's cool, it's exciting. It was hit by an 11-year-old, which is cool because most of the noteworthy cards have been hit by breakers, basically, people ripping a ton of cards on camera, and even to the point that people are speculating Topps sends off some like hot boxes or most of the big cards to be positioned to be hit in that fashion. This was hit by an 11-year-old, and of course the sports card community immediately cooked up some conspiracy theories, but I'll be the first to say some of this stuff doesn't add up to me. So this card got hit, and the card got graded by PSA. So this is where one of the first issues came. The PSA and the president of PSA posted about how cool it was. It got a dual 10 grade, PSA 10 grade for the autograph and the card. Just really weird on a super thick 1/1. But bear in mind this card was like a redemption. So you actually pull the redemption, you send it into Topps, and they have the actual card, which I guess prevents this $1 million card being shipped around and potentially jostled inside a box. All that stuff makes sense to me, so it kind of makes sense why they would grade well. People were saying, hey, that doesn't make sense, the timeline doesn't make sense. The question is like, hey, how on earth did this card get graded by PSA and redeemed in less than a month? To me, like, here's how I think about it. This is the biggest card that Topps produced this year. It's not like they could very well have somebody in a private jet ready to take off with this card the day that it was redeemed. That doesn't seem like a stretch to me. So if they'd contacted whoever was selling it and said, hey, we are ready to take it to PSA if you would like it graded, how would you like to proceed? And hop on a flight, they could have 1 or 2 dated at PSA. I would think they could, if they really wanted to. I mean, Fanatics has great logistics. I would think Topps could turn this around in a week. It's not that big of a surprise to me. So, I don't know. That was raising some eyebrows. To me, that didn't do a thing. The weird part to me is this journal entry. So, we have this Twitter status. The kid who hit it had this journal status, or he had this journal that was shared by Topps. And it really does feel like the biggest marketing ploy. He wrote about how this card, how he'd been wanting it. The way that he writes, like if you read it all, leaving school, me and my mom left for school and I knew people would raise the prices, so I went into full beg mode. My mom said she'd get it, and then in parentheses, victory. But her work was so busy she forgot to get it. When my parents got home, I was super sad, but they said the prices would drop at Black Friday. Fast forward, Black Friday prices did not drop. Infinite rage. Like, who? There's not an 11-year-old in the country that talks like this. They say drip, sigma, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I don't even know what kids say. This sounds like it was written by somebody my age or older pretending to be an 11-year-old. I don't know. The whole thing just sits wrong. Either that or they just have the 11-year-old with the weirdest vocabulary in the entire planet. But it begins to feel more and more like a marketing ploy the more you dug into it. So we don't know the full story. We will never know the full story, but that's just, we're picking up bits and pieces. So give this full article a read, because it will break down everything that I've talked about in even more detail and add some extra context that might make you raise your eyebrows even more. Jayden Daniels is the most exciting rookie quarterback we've ever seen. And while unfortunately he exited the playoffs at the hands of the Eagles, I mean, I was pulling for him. I think most of America was, unless you're an Eagles fan. But while he exited the playoffs, there's still a ton of hype going on around his cards. And this article looks at not only like the rarity of his autographs, which note he's signed to Topps, so he doesn't have any Panini cards that are autographed, and just is answering a big question of like, is it too late to invest in his cards? So this breaks down some of his rookies compared to other beloved rookie quarterbacks at this point in their careers. And it takes you on looking at the trajectory of how their cards age over time. Super fantastic work, really great read if you want to dive into Jayden Daniels hysteria, as we called it. Top 10 Saquon Barkley rookie cards to add to your collection. I made a full video about this, so I'm not going to just beat a dead horse. Is that the saying? Whatever it is. Something about a dead horse. There's not going to be any horses, dead or alive, harmed here. But just to kind of glaze through these top 10 rookie cards, I did Prism Inserts, the Donruss Rated Rookie, Donruss Optic Base, Select Premier Level, Select Filled Level, the Rookie Autograph being just general rookie autographs from him, Optic Hollow and Parallels, Optic, and the Contenders Rookie Autograph. I think this is the standalone, probably best autograph from his rookie year. Prism Base, and then Silver Prism. This is the year where Silvers are an SSP in 2018 Prism, so there's just not many of them at all. There's less than 30. There's 27 total PSA 10 Silver Prisms of Barkley graded, so phenomenal card. Another PSA, the Topps Archive box. It's weird to say PSA in a sports card video. Another public service announcement. Some 2024 Topps Archive boxes are missing their hits. But if you are in a box that is harmed by that, you can submit your evidence to Topps. There's this product defect section on Topps.com. Bonus points if you film it. I would, if I was ripping some of these, I would 1,000% film it, even if you don't intend to do anything with it, just so you have some evidence of the cards being opened. That's like insurmountable proof. 2024 Rookies and Stars. Should you buy, hold, or pass? This is actually, it's a pretty cool product. I picked up a blaster box the other day, and I was just really impressed by how the cards look. You get some of these can be like Optichrome. I got a cool Prism Caleb Williams card. I ripped all this off camera, but I was a Target, so what do you know? Real cool set. I don't know that the value's necessarily there. They're selling for, I think, $300 right now. And you get, let's go look at the guarantees up here. You get 2 autographs, 2 mem cards, 5 numbered base or rookie cards, 6 Optichrome inserts or insert parallels. That's crazy because I ripped a $25 blaster box and I got, I think, 2 or 3 Optichrome cards. So, but anyways, it's a good box, good looking cards. I just don't know that it's really a smart rip, especially in comparison to the peers of coming out around it. And then finally, Bowman Draft Sapphire Baseball. Bowman Draft Sapphire Baseball is coming. So it just gives a sapphire touch to the normal Bowman Draft cards, which were super hot. Really good draft class. I think there's a lot of talented prospects that get their first Bowman cards in this particular class. So now they have Sapphire Twist. So all the base cards are blue. They look like this. And then you can get some colored parallels as well. They're hard to hit, and I think you get 1 autograph per box now. It used to not guarantee that. Let me see. It could be wrong. Contain 1 chrome autograph and 3 exclusive parallels. So you get 3 colored parallels and 1 autograph in every box. I think the autographs used to be 1 in every 2. Could be wrong. Let me know if I'm wrong in the comments below. But either way, these are really cool cards. They're definitely going to have at least somewhat limited population as opposed to just the graded base rookies. So cool set. I think it was an online exclusive, but now if you're buying secondhand as a reseller, they're pretty darn pricey. And then finally, we give away cards every week. This week's winner is Jose Monsal. So Jose, send me an email, jesse@cardlines.com. Just let me know what your favorite sport to collect is. And send me a screenshot of your dashboard, because occasionally people pretend to be other people just to get a $30 blaster box, so we're not going to do that. But Jose, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. We're on our way to 5,000 subscribers, and I got a cool giveaway plan when we get there. So everybody be sure to hit the subscribe button so we'll get there sooner. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Adios.